How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. What I have planned for the day is to head out and go into our second cave and search for some more ores. Now we got one located not too far from here, kind of on the north side where the original base was, just off to the left. So what I want to do too is set up a small little mobile refining station in there. Kind of got everything made up, I think, for the most part. All we're missing is two of the furnaces. We need some more stone. Let's grab some. And that'll be kind of set. That way, you guys told me that if we smelt up the ores inside the cave, it's a lot easier to bring them back. Not as many trips because it does reduce it from 2 to 1 on the ratio when you smelt stuff. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Now, if we build inside of the cave, that should act as a shelter, I think. So we shouldn't need a roof. I got a couple of the floors made up. And then we've got 2 of these made up. Let's put our pumpkins on the grill real quick. I really got to work out the food stuff. You guys keep telling me in the comments about getting my food sorted out. We're working on it. Next video is going to be doing some of the crops and things. I think out over here, we'll set up our garden. I'm going to start by the water. Nice view. Not too much on the stone and stuff around either, and it's somewhat flat. I mean, for the most part. So that'll get sorted out, and then after that, I want to work on taming. I keep seeing the horses. Yeah, see this guy over here. They always respawn there, and it has a little one right next to it. So I think we can go ahead and tame that guy too. And should help us out to get around the map a little bit more. I need to look into the saddle some. And there's some dedicated places in the tech tree for doing your animal stuff, right? Somewhere. Oh wait, we're on tier 1. I think it's on tier 2. Got cooking there. There was a whole section I thought I saw to unlock for creatures. There's some up here. Animal feed. Oh yeah, ranching right here. So we'll work on that as well. Oh, there's cats. A cat water bowl, cat, dog. I'm not sure what that creature is on the bottom right. Okay. But we'll see, man. We'll see. So that is coming here pretty soon. So let's get our food out of here. Pumpkins are very nice. We've got a storage as well. Let's grab some normal foods. We've got some of these. We'll just take 6. That should be fine. All right, so grab our things out of here. 2 of these. We'll grab some wood along the way for fuel instead of carrying it with us. Drop off the stone. And I think, for the most part, we're set. Let's go ahead and repair the pick fully. I know it's kind of a waste of one of the ingots. We're down to 8. Very, very shy. Oh, yeah, we don't have any arrows for protection. That kind of that would have gone very bad. Very fast, so we need some of these. And then what else for making the bone ones? So leather and some sticks. We got a ton of sticks, dude. We need some more of the leather, though. Going through that pretty fast. Sticks here, and then over here. Let's make about 50 or so. We'll just do the max. 20. Missing bones. Again. Bones are not an issue. Now we do got the bone meal we'll be making here soon, too. And that'll use a lot of our bones. We got a thing to unlock for that. Crushed bone? Yeah, there we go. So I can start making that up off camera. And I think we need that for... There was something. I can't remember what it was. But I want to look into the backpacks here soon, too. Maybe this video, maybe next one. We have to unlock the textiles. And then we got different ones here. We got a small pouch. We've got one for farming there. One for medical stuff, which that'll kind of work out, too. And then just a normal leather one. That adds 6 slots in our inventory, and then plus 5 on the kg for weight. Minus 10% on the carry weight of ores. So, all my off-camera farming, that would be very, very nice. So we're set there. We got 41 on the arrows. I mean, that should be fine, man. It should be. Doesn't mean that it will be. It just means it should be. Bones down here. Throw our sticks out, and I think we are set for the day. You guys told me, too, in the last video about the items I threw out to keep them, the guns and stuff. I wasn't too sure if we were supposed to. I didn't want to jump progression, you know, for stuff. So I threw them out, and you guys said we'll need them probably for the later missions. So, I mean, it's fine, man. Look, dude, I'll keep this stuff from now on. But for those, we can probably just make some here before too long. I think either tier 3, which we do have unlocked. I'm going to take a look at this stuff when we get back to base. I want to at least make the machining bench if we can. I think all we're missing is the epoxy. And then, of course, we need some more of the iron. I think we've got, like, what, 8 left on the iron ingots? So if we can, we'll make that. take a look at stuff, and kind of go from there. So, excited, man. I'm excited. A lot of progress to be made, and a lot already made. Hopefully we don't have any problems with the bees up here, but I will see you at the cave. Where we're going to is just right up here. Very short run. I mean, for the most part. Some more wheat there that we need for the flour. Alright, so right along this ridge should be where we're heading to. I put one more point into the solo talents. I'm still working on the other talents. I'm trying to read through them to see what exactly we need. But I just put one more into the mining so we get an extra bonus on that. I think it's over here. I think we're up to 10% on the resources mined. So, I mean, it's always a nice bonus, man. Always a nice bonus for sure. So this one doesn't have a door. And this is as far as I got whenever I found it, okay? Wrong button. It happens. Totally missed. Let's not talk. Look, warning shots, dude. They're not misses. They are warning shots. I still have not bound the take all. I know. I know. We will work on it. Is that new? It's purple. It might be a very small cave. Again, I didn't come inside of it, so... Not too sure how big it is. Very tiny. We got some water in here, though. I mean, that's kind of nice. Nice little bath. Little drink for later. So what are you? It's an exotic. Okay. Not sure what I thought exotics were. I mean, this is not what I thought it was, but it kind of works. So let's see about doing our building here first. Just for smelting. I mean, it's a good test to see how we need to set this up to have it work properly. One there. I did bring two to make it go a little bit faster. Let's set one back here so we can have our chest as well. It's kind of crowded. It's a little mobile refinery. Let's grab a little bit of wood. Actually, let's store our cave loot. That stuff is super, super heavy. A little bit on the trees. I didn't want to carry this with us because of weight reasons. I mean, plus there's plenty of wood around. Some from you. Make sure to grab it all. Don't waste it. We can take it back to base. I can't wait to get the beeswax stuff kind of sorted out. That is coming up here pretty soon. I went ahead and changed out all of the wood tiles on the outside to the old wood, right? Just using the normal logs. So that way it's kind of protected in the storms. And if those get destroyed, it's not a big deal. I don't want to lose the interior ones because of the copper nails. Again, copper is not exactly easy to come by at the moment. I mean, it's easy to come by, but it's not very plentiful. I guess is kind of what I'm saying. Junior. There we go. Are we good? One more piece. You get so much wood from each tree. All right. Get the forges going. We'll see what the exotic is all about. Kind of excited, man. I'm not sure. So that we have to send back, right? I'm not sure what we have to do with it, but we just have to send it back in the drop pod. All right, one in each of those. Drop off the rest. Let's eat our food. A little bit of extra stamina. I thought exotics were something that we had to find. No, I mean, not necessarily an ore, but like something we had to maybe dig up outside or something. I don't know. Wasn't too sure. Again, don't know what I was expecting, but this was not it. So there we go. We've got 30. It's an exotic matter. Use the orbital exchange interface to send it to orbit. Okay. So we'll do that as soon as we get back to base. Put it in here for safekeeping. What is the weight on these? Kind of heavy. 10 and 5. So, I mean, it's not too bad. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to grab all this. See how much of the iron that we get. And then we'll start smelting it. And then hopefully take it all back to base in one trip. That's kind of the goal. So we're almost done here. And just so happens I got the sickness, man. I got cave sickness. So it makes it very, very painful to mine because your stamina is so super low. Now I got some of the antibiotics back at base. Totally forgot to bring them. So what we'll do is finish this a little bit up right here. We're going to need to do more than one run back to base because of all the worm stuff, right? Very, very heavy, man. Not sure why that stuff is so heavy. But we'll do one run back with this, that, and whatever ores are ready. Pick up the antibiotics. I need to make the water skins. Look, man. BMOs are very forgetful creatures, okay? I've got a list on the second monitor of stuff I need to do for each video. It's the top of the list. Make water skins, and I already forgot when we started the video today. So, we'll run back, make one or two of those guys. I think they're very cheap to make. and then grab the antibiotics, and we should be good to go. This is the last node here, right? It's not. There's more. That's platinum, and that's platinum. Let's kind of call this where it is at the moment. We got plenty to smelt. We'll make a trip back to base. There's a weather event. Of course there is. Just rain, though. I mean, it's not too bad. Wheat is still good. We got a little bit of coal. Not very much. I'm not too worried about the charcoal because we get so much of it from the fire in the base. Alright, put that away. I think it is nighttime, right? It is. We'll sleep. We'll get our buff as well from that. And luckily, we're not too far away from our base with this cave. Now for the other caves, we'll have to do quite a bit of searching because I've been all up around here and all the way down here. Now if I missed one in this area, please leave me the block coordinates for it. But all I found is the one over here and this one here, and none else around. I think what we're going to do, though, is we're needing some of the ice to make the ice box. So we might venture up this way here before too long, just to try to grab some. Maybe we'll do some testing today, too, seeing how that cave is very, very small. And we'll try to grab some ice and see about the ice box, because most of my food is spoiling. And like I said, next video, I want to work on the crops, so we should do the crops and the cooking in next video. Do some testing and see what it's all about. Go this way. I don't want to break a leg. We've already got the cave lungs, so we don't need anything else to go wrong. There's so much of the corn around too. Sure, we can definitely use that for cooking. I wonder if we can put that on the grill. Just like it is. Let's grab some. While we're right here. How much did we get? Just one? We got 3. A little bit wet out. Dude, I can't see a thing, man. We're right by base. Oh, here it is. Say we're right by base, and you can't see. We need like a spotlight on the outside just to be able to see long distance. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Let me inside, please, and thank you. All right. So, anyways, can we put the corn on the grill? Take some of those. Oh, we can. Interesting. So that'll give us plus 50 on the food, plus 75 on the maximum stamina, and minus 10 on stamina consumed by actions. Now, what is the difference in this? Exposure resist. Okay. Interesting. Leave that there for now. Actually, let's leave some of these. We don't need that much on us. We'll drop off the exotics here. Turn on some lights so we can see. It's kind of like just my dump in whenever we come back to base. And then let's drop off these in here. How is our pick? Let's repair it while we're here. Let's sleep. And then we'll see about... Well, let's do the antibiotics first. There we go. Can't consume it from there. Consume! So we got how long left on the debuff? 2 minutes, not too bad. That'll be gone by the time that we sleep and then start heading back. Turn off the light. Do not jump in bed with the torch going in your pocket. Just saying. My professional opinion. we're trying to cut down on the fires, especially inside base. So, new day. Let's get the water skin unlocked. Is it tier 1 or tier 2 for that? I think it's tier 2. So, fiber, leather, and bone. Okay. We do got fiber here. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Is it made in our inventory? Of course not. Tier 2, so it's going to be the crafting bench. I like how the different tiers are all made in that one workstation. 2 of those. Let's check our oxygen while we're here. Replace it. Let's grab another stack to put into there just for safety reasons, you know? Nice, man. Nice. I like it, dude. I like it. All right, so water skins are done. Now, is there other suits that have a slot for that, right? How we have the oxygen? Is there one for food and one for water? If you know, let me know. So, can we fill these up at this? The rain dude. Okay, that's just for the charcoal. Can't consume it. How do we fill it? Now, is that full of the purified water? It does, filtered water. Oh, fantastic, dude. All right, cool. So I think somebody said that we get 4 drinks out of each one. So, contains filtered water. Plus 10 rate of cooling per minute. Minus 5C to the temperature. Okay. And then, fill container. That's simple enough. I'll tell you what. Let's leave one here. How much do they weigh? Not very heavy. Okay, take that with us. So, torch is good. Oh, we got some of the ore down here, too. Drop that off. Put you here. All right, we good? Leave this here. Stack them properly. Leave the bones and stuff. I think we're good. All right, run back to the cave. Our stuff should be smelted up or doing pretty well. Harvest the last couple of those nodes, and then see how much we can actually run back to base with. I'd like to just do one more trip if possible. And we might leave... Nah, let's not leave it. Let's say we might leave all of our stuff over there, so I can just pick it up there and then continue on exploring for another cave, but we might not find one up that direction because we want to explore down that way. Just double checking. We got 4 of the platinum nodes in here. Everything else, minus that, is mined up. Good bit of ore in here compared to the other one. I mean, compared on the cave size. Plus, we have the exotics. So, yeah, 4 of the platinum in here. I'm guessing once we get the steel, we'll be able to harvest that. So, maybe we will leave this in here just because we're going to be doing steel in this video. And probably the first thing I'll make is a pick and probably the hatchet. So, how are we doing here? Quite a bit left there. We got 1 of the copper nodes. Let's take that with us, because you have copper as well. So I'm thinking, next time we do a run like this, what we'll do is maybe bring 3 or 4 of these, just for faster smelting, right? That way, by the time I'm clearing out all of the ores, they should smelt at the same pace. So yeah, 2 more. They're not very expensive, it's just the iron for it, right? I'll probably just leave the charcoal because, let's be honest, we got so much of that stuff, we don't need any more. But yeah, all this should be able to fit in my pocket to take back in one trip. Possibly. Maybe. Alright, so just making our way back to base. Everything is smelted and in our inventory. So, kind of works out, man. That's a lot easier than running back and forth. Now, granted, in the amount of time that I spent smelting all that up, I could have made the trips back to base a little bit faster. But, you got to think, too, when we get to caves that are further away from base, it definitely makes sense to make a big mobile refinery set up there for that, you know? Definitely save time. And then I'm hoping, and again, don't spoil it for me, I'm hoping whenever we tame some of the creatures, we can use them as pack mules. I'm not sure if that's a thing. I mean, it'll kind of make sense, at least for the horses, right? Have a little pack for them to haul stuff. Let's get in here. Drop off all of our goods. Now, we do got 1 extra piece of copper, which is kind of weird. But that'll smelt up with this one. So we definitely got a good bit of iron. I mean, it goes very, very fast when we start doing our crafting. But that'll help out with getting the rest of the doors and the window coverings. The main thing I was missing was the nails. We got these. If you didn't see the last video, we got some of the reinforced doors, which are these. And then the new openings for the windows, which are fantastic, dude. I don't smack my face on this one when I run through now. I still got to make the new railings, too, the reinforced ones for out here. But, again, it'll all come with time. So, let's see where we're at in life over here. I want to unlock some stuff. So we've got some points. We got 2 points available. Not very many. One's going to be the machining bench. That'll give us some rope. The packed fuel brick, which is new. That's going to be, looks like some sap. And then some fur. And that should burn, I think, slower than the wood, right? So I'm guessing this is a tier list for how things burn. Again, might not be. Fiber's the fastest. Then you got the sticks. Refined wood. Normal wood. Coal ore, and then the packed fuel brick. That should be in order, I think. So that's going to be better than the coal ore, and it's all renewable, right? Getting the sap and stuff like that. Not there. In here. And then the fur's not too hard either. Alright, so unlock that. We got 1 point left. Where is... There's the forge. Oh, oxygen tank! That stores 5,000. How much does... the skin that we have, or the bladder? 1,000. Oh, dude, that is fantastic. Now, what's the weight on the oxygen tank, though? Doesn't say. It's just some of the steel ingot and then epoxy. We have a canteen as well. Stores 5,000. Is that 1,000? I'm guessing, too. Keep doing that. For the skin? It is. Okay. Huge, huge upgrade. Fire extinguisher. Oh, dude, we definitely need one of these. Holy crap, dude, the fires are no joke. Alteration bench. Is that for the modules we keep seeing on the different weapons and items like that? So it unlocks blueprints. Respiration attachment. Grip attachment. Noise suppression. We got one for tools. Attack speed. Okay, a lot of stuff there. That's for ranged. Okay. Okay. Where is the steel, though? Is that tier 2? Oh, it is. Okay. So plus 65 on the mining radius. I think we have everything unlocked to make steel, right? Because we're out of points. There was steel blooms somewhere. Right here. Okay, so we do got all the stuff. Alright, so wait. Smelted in a concrete furnace. That's a forge. What's a concrete furnace? It's kind of weird if you can unlock... Oh, right there. Why can you unlock that in tier 2, but you can't build it until tier 3? That's kind of weird, man. So we can't make that. We don't have enough points. We got one available. Ah, that kind of sucks, dude. So we need to... we need to level up. So that'll be 1, 2... and then 3 for the pick. Let's unlock the pick now. Okay, so that's good there. We might hit level 21 in this video. So that'll kind of work out. Alright, so what do we need for this workbench? Let's at least get this thing made. We're going to need some nails. Epoxy. Epoxy's made over here, I think, right? Oh, wait a minute. You can make... Okay. I really like in this game how there's different things for the same recipe, right? Options are always good. So you can use 6 of the iron ore, unsmelted, right? With 1 of the coal. Or 3 iron ingots, so it's the same cost. But you're not having to save the iron ore if you always want to refine it. So same cost, different items. Oh, and you have charcoal too! And you have the same thing. You've got the iron ore or the ingots. Fantastic. So that's a use for the charcoal and save our coal ore. Because holy crap, dude, like I said, we got a ton of it. A little bit, man, a little bit. Our corn is going to waste. Let's grab some wood for that real quick. I like to keep the temperatures about the same in here all the time. The fireplace does help. There we go, man. Alright, so, what are we looking for? I get sidetracked, man. It happens, dude. It happens. Epoxy. Crushed bone. So for crushed bone, we got that one unlocked. Are we emptying our inventory? We are. Just some foods. We'll start crushing up all this. And I want to make some new armor too if we can. Okay, that crafts super fast. I know we can put this up on a table. We might set it up actually right there. Let's let it finish. I'll tell you what. Let's do it now. Or else somebody will forget. We'll put it up on the table. It'll help save our back, man. It's kind of cool. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to come over here to craft stuff, and I'm going to keep clicking on this. Alright, so we want the crushed bone. Max. Make it happen. That'll be all of it. And we'll save this for later. Need to make up a lot more of this off camera too. I need to start setting a lot of this stuff to craft while I'm doing other things off camera, doing my farming. That way it's kind of ready for us. So, what else do we need for the epoxy? Just a crushed bone. 4 for each one. 4-to-1 ratio. And then for the item we're building. Oh, we have the heck fuel here too. Has that always been unlocked? I just didn't see it? So we need 10 of the epoxy. We got the rope. Let's make some nails and then grab some stone. So nails, let's do 20. Because I do need them for later. How are we doing on stone? We have a little bit. Weather event, okay. Lightning! Okay, here's something else we're doing today. Is lightning rod. We just need some copper ingots. Just need one more. I hear you. I am extremely terrified. So can I place this anywhere? Or does it have to be on the highest structure? And then, do I need to deploy it on the base? Right? Let's just... Maybe we'll make 2. One on this side, one on the other side. The crops are going here. Doesn't matter, put it out. I wonder if that'll actually work. Let's make one more real quick. We'll sit out here and watch it and see if it'll actually strike that location. Now, I thought that I got hit by lightning twice, right? And apparently there's an achievement for it, so I looked... And it's not unlocked since I've only been hit by once. So I'm guessing maybe it hit the tree next to me because I took the red damage around my screen. And it was off camera and I was like, dude, you cannot tell me that I got hit by lightning twice. But apparently I didn't. It's kind of cool there's an achievement for it. I think it's called getting struck by lightning twice. We'll just set it right up here. Here we go. No! Get the fire whacker. Get the fire whacker. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this again today, isn't it? I don't want it spreading too far. Okay? Luckily, we're built by water on one side. All this... No, it's over there! Holy crap, dude, there's a lot of lightning. We're kind of built in a good location for the most part to prevent all that. So we learned, you worry about the stuff on the ground, right, so it doesn't spread. And then trees, we gotta take them down if they're close. Just to keep it from spreading. Kind of weird how you have to use a fire whacker before you pick up the bush. Okay, that shouldn't go any more that way. Get rid of these, get rid of these. Hot embers, hot embers. If it doesn't spread to this tree, that'll kind of work out. Okay, that one's already been burned. This one is burning. Get rid of this one. I can't. Is it already on fire? It's already on fire. Okay. We're too slow. We're too slow. Okay, we're good over here. Let's slow this one down. It's in just one tree, 2 trees. Seems like we're gonna have a ton of fiber and sticks again. I'm just saying. Stab it. Stab it. Okay, that one should burn. Chop down this one so it doesn't catch on the leaves. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's a lot better than the first time. Dude, the first time this happened, we lost so much wood over by the old base. It'd be nice if there was some rain when that happened to put out the forest fires. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. Hit your breath, Junior. Drink some water. Guy gets thirsty. I know, I know. I'm working on it. Don't yell at me, please. I'm very fragile. Alright, get rid of these. Stab it. Stab it. you should definitely have to use a fire whacker before picking up a burning bush. Just my professional opinion. Alright, let's start with this. It's already caught. Clear path. It's kind of like real life, man. I like that. I like that. It's kind of neat, right? How it spreads from the shrubs to the trees. Got to make your perimeter and stuff. That was frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I think we're good over here. I think these trees on our right might be okay. Absolutely not. Let's not take a chance. Chop them down. I'll come back for the wood later if they're still here. That almost hit us. We don't need any concussions. Fall that way. Fall that way. Now, will that spread to this tree? I don't know. I don't want to take the chance, man. Now, there are some of the water bombs, but again, we're kind of out of the points to unlock them. And it should help out with putting out fires and not being right next to them. I think is what the tooltip said. Stab it. Stab it! Okay, we good? We alright? Outs, outs. Let it burn out. It should be fine. Let's chop down this last one, and I think we're good. I mean, at least all of our epoxy and stuff will be ready to make back a base, so... I think that's a thing. Middle logs. While we're heading back. We good? Hungry fireman. Alright, so... that was more successful than the first time. By a long shot. Took a lot less time, too. We put out 3 of them. We got 1 or 2 over there, and then the 1 over here. But yeah, at least by our base, we've got the... oh, in the right direction? We are. We've got the water on one side, and then all of the stone on the back side here. If I get rid of all the trees on this far side, we're kind of somewhat safe-ish from the lightning. But I don't want to constantly burn all of our stuff because you can't harvest the wood once that happens, you know? So hopefully those 2 should protect the base itself from getting struck. We break a leg? We okay? Didn't think about that. While we're out here. A little bit of repairs. I know, I could use the stone out here, but dude, it's already too much stone in the base. And I want to work on the beehives and the bee wax stuff. Probably, possibly, not probably, but possibly in the next video with the farming, we might look into the bees. Now we got some. I haven't seen any more of the bees around. And I'm not sure how much of the bees we need for the mating for them. Apparently you can do bee breeding, which is kind of weird, but I mean, how else do you get bees, right? Big bees make little bees. They populate the world. They attack your base. Swarm you when you're not looking. Way it goes, man. Alright, so. Where are we at in life? It's always one thing or another. Drop these off. Keep everything nice and clean. We have got so much fiber, dude. Eat the berries. Eat the carrots. We got some crushed bone. Let's eat that as well before it's going to spoil, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, keep that on us so we don't forget to start it going. Thought it was going to spoil. It had a bar on it there. Alright, so this and that. And then we need to make some epoxy. Craft all those. That'll make 50. We needed 10, I think it was, right? Okay, so we got the nails. Iron ingots. Grab it all out of here. And then just the epoxy. Holy crap, that's a lot of iron ingots. Very nice. So, while we're talking about it, use some more bones. I don't know what that sound was. There we go. Quite a bit of that. How much is it for 1 stack? 1 minute. Okay, not long at all. So, epoxy. 1 machine bench. Again, can't really do anything with it. Our XP's going up. Good little bits. Now, do you get XP anywhere as long as you're crafting? Right? Do you have to be right by the table? I know in Ark, you have to be right by the thing crafting to get the bonus. Oh, this is anywhere. Oh, fantastic, man. That kind of works out, dude. Close the door. Safety, man. Alright, what are you? Deploy. Let's put you over here. So, while we're doing this, I thought about changing the base up a tiny bit. Not very much. So, inside here, it looks good, right? I like the amount of space we have, things like that. But outside, it looks kind of weird having this so long. So, I thought about removing this whole one section right here. And it wouldn't look as funny on the outside, right? Thing is, it'll severely cut down on how much space we have in here, right? Because we're missing that whole one tile. You'll put the windows right here. That will get moved probably right around to this side. I could always try one side off camera. Let's see how it looks. And then just reload my save. I always make backup saves, multiples for each game I do recordings on. And that would be a fast way to do it. And if I want to keep it, just leave it like it is. Now for this, I'd have to move the storage maybe over here, change the windows up, remove these two, maybe put one over here and one over there. Have storage there and then storage right here. And that would mean double stacking our storage here too. Like you guys talked about, to put a, you said to do a half wall with the top half and then the ceiling on top. Stack it. We might, man. We might. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so, anyways, what were we doing? Looking at this. Not this. This. So many tables, dude. That's kind of cool. We got some sheets of metal. Some are bent. Got a little bending area right here for it, looks like. Some welding as well. How are we doing welding with no electricity? Kind of cool, man. Again, nice attention to details on that stuff. So it looks like we've got most of the other items in here. We've got the fuel bricks. We got some of the orbital exchange stuff. So do we need to still have this when we upgrade and use this? It looks like all that stuff is in here to build. That would be nice, not having to have multiples of the tables. That'll work out better too with downsizing some. Let me know. Can we get rid of the lower tier crafting bench once we get a higher tier one? And what is the top tier on that? Fabricator. Okay. So let's grab some fur. I want to see about this fuel break real quick as well. Some of you. Not very much. And then some of these. We can do 5. 20 seconds for each one. So we are next level. Nope, almost. So close yet so far. By the time it gets done making those, we should have one more level and a couple more points. Almost there. One more. 20 seconds. There we go, man. Nice, dude. Nice. 4 more points. We are level 21. So, what we have in here. The pick is unlocked. And for that, we need this, right? So that'll make the steel ingot. So we need the cement mixer. Concrete furnace. To make this, we're going to need concrete mix. So we need refined wood, stone, iron ingot, rope, and nails. Let's get some of the fiber that we have so much of. And start making up some more rope. Want to test something. So, make 1. Let's make 5. Let's make 10. Right? 6 seconds. Ah, it crafts faster than the other one. Interesting. Craft all those. Leave that in there. So that works a lot faster on the higher tier. I mean, that makes sense too, right? Didn't know if that was a thing. And then... what else do we need? Some more epoxy. And then some iron ingots. And, oh, wait, concrete mix. We're doing that one first. So we need 20 on the ingots, 40 on the stone. Some of this. Some of that. A little of this. And just the epoxy, right? Oh, this just needs the nails, which we have over here. We have some of the epoxy too. Alright, what have you? Craft. Look at us, man. Moving up in the world. Okay. And then for the furnace, we got all the epoxy. Need some more of the iron ingots and just some concrete mix. Borrow this. Put it over there. Deploy you. Let's put you right here. Now we might get rid of this since we're doing the mobile refining. Possibly, maybe. We'll kind of see how it works. I'd prefer to have this kind of stuff outside, but it has to be inside. It's kind of weird. Wait, actually, does it? Let's try to set it outside and see what it says. It'll tell you if it needs to be inside. It's almost time to sleep again. No shelter. Yeah, it's weird, man. Now, will this work under this, or does it need walls? I think we tried this before and it needed walls. No shelter. Shelter. An active water connection will increase processing speed and refund a portion of crafting costs. Interesting. Okay, so it needs to be by water. It's optional, which is cool, but it needs water. So that can go outside. Oh, fantastic, man. All right, so what do we need? Tree sap, stone, and silica. I was wondering when we finally get to the silica use. I haven't been farming it up because I haven't really had a use. Okay, that is all done. Give me this. And then... what else? Was it stone? Stone. Need some light. The storms put it out. So I think we're out of stone. Let's just grab some from right here. This is a very, very long process just to get our steel pick. I'm just saying. Not that it's a bad thing, but I was thinking it was going to be very quick. And we'd be able to do all that and then go farm up the platinum within like a 5 or 10 minute period. It's been a few more minutes than 5 or 10 minutes. I'll just do a little bit of this and finish farming it off camera. That should be enough. Alright, drop you off. And then, how much do we need? That'll make 8. It's kind of neat. Oh, how long does it take for 8? Okay, a few minutes. Few minutes for sure. How much do we need for the new furnace? 20. Okay. Put the pick away. Speaking of the wolves, let's close the doors. Let's take a nap. It'll be the next day. We need 20 of those for the final crafting station, and then we should be able to make the steel, and then we should be able to make our steel pick. Now, how much do we need for the steel pick? Okay, just 6, so not too much. Let's see what we're doing out here. So it'll speed it up with the water. So we need to look into that. Oh, wait. That was 1 minute for all of it, not for each one. Okay. And we need 20, so we're missing probably... stone? Get some more stone. Luckily, we have a whole field of it out here. Holy crap, dude. That took a good minute. So I'm thinking, man. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried about having the cement mixer outside because if it breaks, it's gonna be kind of expensive, at least right now, to build another one. So maybe we'll set it up inside. because we do have the space. And then we can kind of store a lot of my stone in there as well. Moving very slow. I do like how you can sprint and move faster, and then still, when you're overweight, you can jump. I hate when games lock that out, because you get so locked into your movement then, and it kind of makes it painful, you know? I put you back right here for the moment. Today has been the journey for steel. Holy crap, dude. That's 4 more. It's probably missing some more of this silica. There's a ton of it around here. I've been just avoiding it. I thought it'd be used for glass only. I mean, for the most part, right? First, it says in here that it can be used for concrete, but I was thinking that glass would be the main thing that we used it for. So that'll be 11. That'll be just enough, I think, right? Got 10 there. We're making 13 more, so that'll be just enough for the furnace. Now, with that, does that mean we can get rid of these? Right? Should be able to smelt the ores in there. Doesn't really say. Oh, it puts the buckets down here. That's kind of neat, man. I like the animations. Take your time. No rush, man. No rush. Tell you what, well, that's crafting there. Let's make some epoxy. Max. 83 more. Give us some more skill points, too. Now, you guys said there's some foods as well that'll boost your XP. So, again, kind of need to look at that. That's going to be not this one. We'll eat one, though. One more. Just one more. There we go. And then drop you in there. 1 concrete furnace. 3 seconds. Alright, how big are you going to be? Not too big. That is fantastic that things are so small. Let's put it right here. Well, put it over here. Look at us, man. Moving up in the world. So it's insulated, high-temperature furnace for smelting a wide range of materials, including steel. So, water is optional, okay? So we need water again. Obsidian, clay bricks, titanium. Interesting. Glass. Oh, we can make glass. Silica ore. Iron ingots. Okay, so we can get rid of the smaller furnace in here. Copper ingots. Carbon fiber. Interesting. There's a platinum that we need. Oh, refined gold. Huh. Interesting. So we got some of the hacked fuel that we can use. Let's use this as testing for the moment. So take this out. Right? We can't split 5. Or can we? Can we split 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of these. 154. So that lasts the same amount of time. Oh, it doesn't. We had to turn it on. Okay, so this will last double what the wood does. Roughly. A little bit less than double. Wait, 150... Yeah. Okay, so we'll definitely try to use these. Not right now, though. We'll put it over here. Alright, so, put that in. And then for the steel bloom... Do we have any of that made? Is that in here? Oh, we should have been making this. So iron ingots, and then let's grab the charcoal. Should have been making that while we were waiting. Not this. This. So we need 6. Let's grab a couple. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. Hold on. Operator error. Look, dude, we got a lot of new stuff here. Okay. Steel bloom. Max. That'll make 13. All of our iron ingots are now gone. 20. That'll be enough. Wait, do we only need 6? Okay, that's fine. We can use it for the other things too. I want to get the steel knife as well. There's 3. Maybe I'll stop this at 6. Just so that we don't waste it until we find another cave, because I'm not sure how long it'll be until we find another one. And I don't know what we need for the crop plots to get them going. Okay, that's enough right now. Six seconds. Kind of neat. Minor animations. Light on the sound. What, we'll see the steel bricks down there? Or the, Nope. Ingots are there. Thought maybe it kind of fill up right there. That'd be kind of cool. And then what else do we need for the pick? Epoxy and wood. Everything should be over here. Grab some wood. So much to do, man. So much to do. I like it, though. I'm really hoping that we can get rid of this. And keep that one. And then probably get rid of that and just keep this one. All this for a little bit of platinum. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. And then we have to do all this again for repairs, right? Alright, so we'll keep this for now. Can use that until it's broke. Actually, just put it in here. Well, we'll put it in here. I think we're good, right? Nice, man. Nice. Alright, so oxygen's good. I just kind of changed it out. And then water is still good. We'll fill it up. Let's run back. And we'll grab that platinum. Just to see what it's all about. Fill up us. We'll fill up this. Back we go. Do we have arrows? We do. There's going to be some more of the creatures up here, I know. They respawn kind of quick. So double back to base. I was kind of thinking, why not bring the new furnace with us? You know, I mean, it kind of makes sense. We'll see how it works out here in the cave. Should work out a little bit better than the other ones. It's kind of heavy, though. It's 40 pounds just for that itself. Okay, I can't see. Light. Forgot about these guys. My cave. Yep. Keep your stuff to yourself, please, and thank you. I knew there's going to be more than one. There's one behind us. If we die right now, I am not going to be happy. Grab our stuff. We earned it. Let's pick up those forges as well and place down the new one. Yeah, it's super heavy for that plus all of the worm stuff. I brought that too, the fuel. So, give me this. Give me that. Pick up you. Make some space. We have a use for the charcoal now too, making all of the epoxy. Is it epoxy? Or no, the steel bloom. I think we're good. Deploy you. Say, well, while we're in here, we've got all this wood. Let's just use that. Let's mine up a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. So there's some of the new picks and stuff that require the platinum. So that'll be the next step. I mean, eventually, we just got into the steel age, so let's go ahead and use that for a while, you know, before we try to upgrade. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. I want to be in a comfortable state whenever we change materials. Because we're barely keeping up with the iron now. We need to find some more caves. And then kind of figure out about the drills and stuff like that. One more. There we go. All right. So that's not too heavy. Drop you in there. That's not too bad on the smelt time, right? 1 minute for all that? Or is that 1 minute per bar? I think it's 1 minute per bar. That is kind of slow smelting. I think it's just a platinum itself. Now, the first cave that we were in, I think we got about 6 or 8 of the platinum nodes up there. I'll have to double back and go up there. But that should be the only thing left in that cave. One more here on the side. It's just a platinum. Oh, titanium! Okay, so we can use the steel for mining titanium. Why would you not need the platinum for that? Isn't that a higher tier resource? Does that get smelted? Strong and durable. I mess it up? Let it do its thing. I don't know if we need to smelt this or not. That should do the one and then change over to the next one, right? Because it's first in line. Oh, wait, that smelts to an ingot. So the steel is the only one we gotta make. I'm guessing, right? It's not an alloy, you know, it's not a resource by itself. You gotta make the alloy with it, so kind of makes sense, I guess. Almost done. Will it start on the titanium? It does. So that's 1 minute per craft on that. Interesting, okay. Is that all the stuff in here then? We still need to send off that exotic before we go. That'd be the last thing we do back at base before we call it for the day. Very, very good progress though. Yep, that's it. Interesting. So is 2 or 3 of the platinum and then 1 of the titanium. Kind of cool, man. I like it. Now, I think that opens actually out to the world. You can fall down in here. Not just a false light. Kind of terrifying, just saying. Alright, back to base. There's another horse over there. I was going to say, please don't follow me. Alright, in here we go. Drop back off this. And then give you this. And let's get that stuff smelting up. We're good? Alright. That is running. Nice. Alright, so. Drop off these. That's good there. We got 2 of the ingots. We'll leave it over here for the moment. And then we need the exotics, right? Is that in here? Absolutely. I think it's this one. Again, very, very close to base. I want to run under it. See if it'll kill us whenever we hit it. Oh, that is very close to base. Okay. Maybe that should be on the back deck. I'm just saying. So, all we have to do is, I'm guessing, place exotics in it. Okay. Scared, man. So, yeah, that's 30 of the exotics. Up you go. Please do not hit my base. What do we get stand on it when it goes up? There we go, man. There we go. Ah, dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. Ton of progress has been made. Found our first exotics. We've got steel kind of going, and we got platinum unlocked, as well as the titanium. Didn't expect to find that in the cave, but there's so much to this game, and then all the different workstations for progressing and stuff like that. Next video, we will be working on some of the crop plots. I want to try to get that up and going, even if it's just these starting tiers on it, just to make life a little easier for the foods and the cooking station. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.